Gaurav, obviously I doubt there's going to be an official word from the Indian government on this because, this is after all is an internal development in the US Congress. But the House Foreign Affairs Committee in the US is a powerful, is a powerful panel, as Suhag Shukla just told us. So limited to that, this is an important move. It's not like it's just something cosmetic. Her being voted off this committee does matter.
Oh, absolutely, Shiv. It matters. It matters to India because somebody who was a guest of Pakistan's notorious ISI, as some argue, somebody as, Smita very rightly pointed out, was in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, blind to what's happening in Pakistan. Even today, Shiv, an Ahmadi mosque has been targeted, has been desecrated in Pakistan. Somebody who's blind to what's happening at the epicenter of terror and focuses attention on India, which is a truly liberal democracy, just goes on to show that she was peddling somebody's agenda. A radical Islamist is out of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. She's not apologetic about it. But the fact that she's out of it, she's not apologetic about what she's done. But as far as India is concerned, one anti-India person not there in the House Foreign Affairs Committee is extremely interesting. But not that it matters, truly. As far as India is concerned, as of now, very strong to look any adversary in the eye and call a spade and call them out on what's happening in those countries. So truly, India doesn't want lectures from anyone. India no longer taking lectures from anyone.
Suhag Shukla, your tweet earlier today while you were watching India Today's coverage, I noticed, says, the way you interpret what has happened is this is a short break from the gratuitous attacks on witnesses to ethnic cleansing and inaccurate and inflammatory anti-Hindu resolutions like House Resolution 1196, which we were just talking about. In your view, this might sound like a naive question, but why does Ilhan Omar have it out for India and not Pakistan? Because most people watching will be wondering, she just went to Pakistan and like Smita said, she immediately went back to the US and drafted that resolution against India.
Right. Look, I can't be in her mind, but I think that we can look to her track record. She has a close relationship with, some questionable parties in Turkey. She voted just present as opposed to voting yes for acknowledging the Armenian genocide. She put this resolution against India that presented a very skewed picture that didn't even acknowledge the targeted killings of Hindus, Sikhs, and Muslims by Islamist militants in Kashmir in both 2021 and 2022. So I think her ideology is pretty clear just in her track record. In addition to comparing Israel with, or equating Israel with terrorist organizations, it's rather clear where her sympathies lie.
Very, very true. Smita, I'll end with you because one always wonders while looking at a polarizing figure like Ilhan Omar. She says some things, but she's conspicuously silent on others. We've taken the example of India and Pakistan. How does this hold up, in a country? Is she not interrogated enough? Is the ecosystem so powerful that she can get away with that kind of, blatant hypocrisy?
Look, you open the media in America today. Just open up any newspaper site. They are all backing Ilhan Omar. Right? So the left liberal media out there viciously attacking the House representatives. They are attacking them for getting her out. Her career trajectory is going, or was going at least, exactly in the manner of Robin Rafale, the lobbyist, the ambassador who legitimized Pakistan's cross-border terrorism. I mean, if she may be out of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, I hope she's put in some cultural committee or environment committee, and that's the end of us dealing with her. But there are other India baiters. There's Pramila Jaipal, there's Rashida Tlaib. I think Suhag would know more. There's this cartel of ultra-leftists who cannot stand that there is a BJP government in India. But it's not as if it's just a BJP government. Tomorrow, if whoever becomes Prime Minister of India, they will still remain anti-India. They live in a capitalist democracy, but they cannot appreciate democracies elsewhere in the world. They prefer a communist non-democracy like a China or a theocracy like Pakistan, but not a democracy which is somewhat, okay, maybe chaotic, but somewhat in the same lines as America.
Yeah. Very, very true. I mean, you know, better words not spoken on a story that's still unfolding. So we'll have to see where this lands. Like Suhag Shukla said, it's probably just a, you know, a brief sort of intermission before she begins doing the same things over again on a different platform. Whether it's a cultural committee, as Smita is hoping for, or something else, it's certainly not going to be the last we've heard from Ilhan Omar and that ultra-left liberal cartel.